Hi you guys, my name is Ashle Latece and welcome back to my channel. Today I figured I would show you guys a typical afternoon with me as I usually have. My two youngest at home. I'm a stay-at-home mom of three. I have a 6-year-old, a 2-year-old toddler, and a 7-month-old little boy. And I stay home with the two littles until, of course, my oldest daughter gets out of school. On this day, both babies were under the weather, feeling under the weather. Zahara seemed to kind of be getting over it, but having a real crazy runny nose, and Cairo was just not feeling like himself. So we're instead of going to the park, which I normally would do in the afternoon, I'm deciding to take them on a walk. And if you have a toddler, you understand why I have three choices in the garage, because toddlers are terrorists. I love her. I love all my kids, but you already know the tantrums that come with just not getting it right when they want something. So I took them on a walk. I had Zahara choose which, car, whatever she wanted to go through. And typically I'll do this before noon. Whatever we do is before noon. And by the time it is noon, we're back home getting ready for lunch. I did have a Target delivery. It was at the door, so we just grabbed it from the front. And today she's having noodles. I'm making some top ramen because, again, they're not feeling 100%. So I'm going to cook her some noodles, which she absolutely loves. Cairo will usually take a nap in the carrier, and he'll hang out while I'm able to make lunch. If you are soon to be a mom of multiples, get you a Lily baby carrier. I can't vouch for any other carriers because this is the only one that I've had since my oldest daughter. I've only had Lily baby carriers, and I mean, it's the best thing ever. Okay, he sleeps in it. He allows me to get lunch done at least. And then, I'll usually do a little bit of Swiffering or vacuuming. We do have a dog who sheds, so I try to get as much hair up as possible each day, because now that Cairo is 7 months old, he's on the floor, he's crawling, he's picking up things, putting them in the mouth. So I'll do a little bit of that here and there. Z is really good at feeding herself these days and making a beautiful mess. So as you can see, I have one of those floor covering things on the floor, but from Bapron, and it's really easy to wash. You can even put it in the washing machine. It's easy. It's amazing. I've had it for a year. So I'll usually feed them at the same time, because my goal is always to get my two babies down for a nap at the same time. That gives me a little bit of a break. Once they're done eating, sometimes I'll try to do a few dishes. I'll sit Cairo in front of the fridge even. We have a television on the fridge, so I'll do that. And Cairo is my 7-month-old, just to give me a little wiggle room. And even if it's 10 minutes to load the dishwasher, that 10 minutes of loading the dishwasher is one less thing I have to do with maybe the hour to 2 hour gap of time that they're napping. And I will try to get them down by 1 o'clock, and I'll get Zahara down by 1, who's my 2-year-old, and then by 1:30 Cairo goes down. So we'll do a little bit of this, and if you got to turn that TV on to get a chore done, by all means, okay? No perfect parenting over here. So Zahara, my 2-year-old, still takes a bottle for her nap, and she also makes me carry her up and down the stairs, y'all. I want to keep the peace. So I'll carry them both upstairs. She's pretty good at this routine. We've been doing it for over a year. I lay her in her crib, give her her bottle. I'll put Cairo down now that he can sit up pretty well. He still falls over sometimes, so I have to keep an eye on him, but I'll give him some toys, distract him. I change her diaper. I'll cover her up, and then you'll notice that I'll turn on the white noise. I close the curtains, and I keep it just very cool. I'll have her fan running, and I'll keep it very cool with the white noise, playing and doing its thing. And that's just me taking extra clothes out of there because I need to fold them. But I'll straighten up a teeny tiny bit, and then it will be time to put Cairo down. So once Z is all done, she'll hand me her bottle. I keep an extra mattress here just for Kai to play with, and he crawls on. And then it's time to head into our room, where I will nurse him and also change his diaper. I'll wipe off his face from any food that he had that I didn't get cleaned up, and then I'll get him ready for his nap, which also involves white noise. I don't know how parents are out here surviving without white noise, especially if you have other kids. I know a lot of parents have their kids sleeping through, noises and sounds, but my kids don't get a really deep, good nap unless there's white noise blasting. they could sleep in some noise for like 20 minutes, but I'm going for that hour to 2 hour nap. Okay, I need a like legit break within the day. So that's just me. I would invest in them. I use the hatch machine in our room, and I absolutely, hands down, would do it again and again and again. So for Kai Kai, I've changed his diaper. I give him toys just to distract him. He'll take a binky, and then of course I'm wiping him down. I'm gonna nurse him. He's doing this thing now at 7 months. Okay, there's this 7-month sleep regression that I have read about. Is my third child, and still things catch me off guard, but he's doing this thing where after I nurse him, he flips over and tries to play. So we're not about that life. I will end up rocking him to sleep, or whatever I gotta do to get him down, I will do that. Once I get him down, it's like legit time to go downstairs, speed clean or something, chug some water, because his naps are a little tricky these days. But actually on this day he gave me a good nap, not gonna lie, but because he's like teething and going through all these developmental milestones, it could be tricky. So I usually speed clean my way through things. I kind of rush through it. The dishwasher is my best friend, and I also during this time feed myself. And you'll notice a little bit later on in the video that I start to prep for their snacks for when Sparrow gets home and when Zahara wakes up. And I like low-key prep a little bit for dinner. Tidying during nap has been a game changer. I don't spend too much time on it. I'm not going to tidy up for an hour, but I'll take at least 20 to 30 minutes either before or after I eat food, just to like straighten things up. It's going to get messed up again. However, it gives me a little bit of peace of mind. I also get tired during nap time, and I don't know if it's the white noise or just being in the home. So I've noticed that cleaning a little bit, this is a tip. If you're about to have multiple kids or become a stay-at-home mom, just doing a little bit of cleaning a day really can re-energize you. Sounds crazy, but for me it's even better than coffee. It gives me like some forward motion, because stay-at-home parenting can feel a little mundane. You do the same thing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sometimes Saturday, Sunday, so your energy starts to just like waver. I found like this helps me. I do start to prep for dinner during their nap, so it's about 2 o'clock-ish. Sparrow's not home yet. She'll be home around 3, but I just start to peel. If I'm going to cook some sweet potato fries, if I'm going to put some chicken nuggets in the oven, I will foil the pan. I will spray the nonstick spray. I'll do the little steps, like the things that really I need my hands for. That way, if I have to hold the baby or if I have to wear him, like there's just certain steps that are out that are, good. The harder steps are done, basically. So I'll prep the sweet potatoes. I'm going to prep Zahara and Sparrow like some mandarin oranges, and they like salt and vinegar chips. Like kids snack like crazy when they get home from school. I don't know, they're like starving. And Zahara wakes up hungry too. So I'm going to prep the snacks, halfway prep dinner. And then you guys, I promise you, after I ate, after I did this, after I tidied up for 20-30 minutes, it was around 2:35. I kid you not. Baby number 1 wakes up. And then shortly after that, like maybe give or take 5 to 10 minutes, Zahara wakes up. This is every afternoon. They wake up pretty much within 5 to 10 minutes of one another. And I just have to, go with the flow. If you're a stay-at-home mom in the making, I really like to post these videos and things just so you don't feel alone, because you'll see that my days pretty much look the same. It feels like you're not going anywhere, but I promise you, you are. You're making strides. You're growing a family. You're doing the most important work, even though a lot of people just don't see it. So I'm here to show you that we are one and the same, and to offer support and just a little bit of insight so you don't feel like you're alone. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you here next time.